Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video I'm going to talk about a few things, do this kind of stream of consciousness kind of thing, somewhat. But I'm going to start off saying that years ago I made a video about being tired of the topic of narcissism. It was years ago. And I can tell you now I am extremely tired of the topic. Yeah. And burnouts and yeah. But what kind of situation these days is not a factor in it? You know, at least a thought. I thought it was going to come on, but you know, something. It's going to involve something. And you see how difficult I'm having getting through this neighborhood. You know, people do have parking. They have garages, parking garages. Well, not parking garages. What do you call it? A garage where they can park their car, and then also a driveway. But they prefer to do them on the road. Park them on the road. Of course, some people, you know, they have more than one car. The parking spots could fit up to, like, I know one of my neighbors, they get 6 in there. So, anyway, I'm being very judgmental about this because one part of it, if an emergency vehicle had to come down through there, okay, that, you know, it's supposed to be 2 lanes, but they park on the road, which they can because there's no sign saying not to. But if an emergency vehicle had to get down there, I don't see how they could. I've been saying that for years. And yeah. Especially since somebody thinks it's a good idea for, they have, on one side of the road is a huge, they either have a huge truck that has a big trailer on the back, you know, which means that, and they have those extension windows, rear view mirrors, the long ones, and the trailer thing on the back of it is big, has the big thing for the wheels, you know what I'm talking about? And they'll park it on the other side of a big, huge SUV. Okay, yes, legally they can park there. You know, if they get however much it is toward the, whatever, but the curb. But for people to go down it with those extensions and all that stuff, and but to them, maybe they think that it's just convenient for them, so, and it's legal, so. And this is something I do, you know, part of this I do want to talk more about, say more about. People who are just thinking about themselves. I mean, this is the same topic, right? But you see a different part of it than I have, maybe. It's all the same. I'm so burnt out on it. It all comes down to the same kind of thing. That some people, they are only about themselves, and you know, it's all about them, period. I used to call them, that's what I used to call the people that I knew like that. They're just all about them. You know, many years ago, many years ago, I called them the all about me people. Not me, but themselves. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, soul destroyers. That's what I also call them, soul destroyers. But many years ago, that's how I saw them. But anyway, I also, you know, gone through this, you know, the whole thing of somebody around my age. What is life all about? It's not like I never thought about it before in my life, but it comes and goes every once in a while, especially since the other day, actually I should say the other night or maybe even morning, I thought I was going to die. I really did. I thought I was going to die. Yeah. I don't want to go into detail. It's not pleasant. But I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning and I thought I was going to die. So, did not sleep until 4. But anyway, yeah, that might, you know, you have a near-death experience and it might say, hey, yeah, wake up. Let's think about this again. Why am I here? What is, you know, what is life all about? Why are we born? Why are we, you know, on this planet? And what else is out there? Definitely not my first time to think about these things. But so that's another topic too. But right now yeah, I guess because I was going out of the neighborhood and I saw that same thing. This time it was a big SUV. If they don't have that truck there, they have this SUV there. And it's on one side, and a huge SUV on one side, and a huge one on the other side. And I have to go real slow to get through there. And the other day, I was going through the neighborhood, and a woman, I actually have it on video. No, actually, my video camera was a little off, so nobody could see it, but not on purpose, of course, it just was. But the woman was just flying through the neighborhood. It's a neighborhood. They have kids, children. There is a speed limit. Nope. And she saw me going through it. I was there first, but she didn't care. She was going to try to worm her way through all of it. Idiots. There are idiots out there. Ooh, that gas has gone up some. Yeah, but when you adjust for the time it was, how much it was back in the second Bush era, in that era. Yeah, it's still not as high. Yeah, still as it was back then. Some people seem to have forgotten that. I don't understand. Well, I do actually understand why some people have forgotten that. And that was horrible. People didn't earn as much then, and so you have to adjust the amount. Just can't take the dollar amount and say, well, back then, no, you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. But some will, to prove their position. So, right. Okay, I hope that worked right and doesn't delete the whole first clip by accident. Not delete it, but just mess it up. Anyway, I wish this thing would get past me, really. It's all. Get past me. Thank you. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm tired of the topic. I am so burnt out on it. Like I've said before, I was writing stories. There's some of them were different. Some of them were about people who were delusional and all that. Because seriously, like people who were delusional, people who were paranoid, who were, had anxiety, agoraphobia, so on and so forth. But still, it just the whole storyline and the whole it was a mystery drama. Okay, it was a mystery drama, and so some of it was the drama was about the mystery part. It was about psychopaths. So got tired of it, burnt out. But yeah. And speaking of drama, which leads me to this one. I'm also tired of those dramas. I stopped watching them probably, like I had been, because I fell down that rabbit hole. But I wanted to find out what was going to happen, all that kind of stuff. Well, I stopped doing that, I guess a month or two ago. I don't know. Okay, couldn't get in there because of a big delivery truck. And their lunchtime, the delivery truck comes and parks to where a customer couldn't get in. Anyway, boy. Now, some people would call me, because for one, I'm white, and for another, I'm middle-aged, and a female, they would call me a Karen because I dared to say something like that. That is so sickening to me. It's so racist, so sexist, and so ageist. Yeah, that's coming from a sociologist who taught at college and university. Yeah. Okay, the person who drives that delivery truck needs their license taken away from them, temporarily at least, so they learn how to drive. The expression. But really, I came around the corner and he decided all of a sudden to start backing up, and just kept backing up, even though there I was. Do you not use your rearview mirrors? Okay. Yeah, it's one of these days. Boy, it smells good here. I'm waiting to get some soft tacos for us. Anyway, the whole bit of it. Got tired of it, all that. What else was I talking about? Who knows? It's one of those days. But yeah, I was going toward this thing about the drama, and I had been watching those, it was basically, much of it was true crime, but also drama, and some of them call it crama, you know, crime and drama mixed together. And some of that, there were other ones. Hopefully you're not thinking you parked that way there. Yep. But anyway, take your half out in the middle. Much. But the whole thing of, you know, I watched those, but there were also other ones that really weren't that related and all that. And I got, you know, trying just to see the answers to certain things. And I still have videos I haven't made public about all that, several of them. I mean, probably 15, 20 of them, yeah. I made during the past however many months. Several months. And that's longer than I usually last like just a little bit of a week maybe of watching these very, you know, something different than my usual. My usual are pretty much nice people. I'm not saying all of those are bad nor mean, but a lot of mean girl crap going on with them, that's for certain, whether they're male or female. Adult mean girl attitudes. And, oh, by the way, I do have my mask on. So, yeah, Adam's doctor a couple of days ago told him to be careful. So, with it, what's going on and all that. I learned my lesson over 2 years ago, so I still always have them on when I'm in public. But anyway, some of us learn lessons. Yeah, we do. Some of us. Anyway, what's going on here? But I got totally burnt out on it. It was just too much, too much drama. And, you know, some people think that it's cool it's a good thing to use the terminology that they hear, you know, people talk about when it comes to narcissism or histrionic or whatever. And they use that the terminology, the behaviors, and point a finger at somebody when they're doing the same thing. You know, hypocrites. But like I've said, you can't really talk about hypocrites because we've all been a hypocrite at point, probably. Very good chance in our lives. And maybe still doing it today. Just me saying they do this, that could lead me to put me in that same situation, that same thing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm well aware of it. Yeah, but some of them do not seem to be aware of their own bad behavior at all. Maybe they don't see it as bad behavior. Like I've said in other videos, you'll probably hear it. I ever make those public. When they attack them, they attack things like things a person cannot change, okay, about themselves. Or they attack things like an accent. Yeah, think about that, an accent. Okay, let's really think about that. It says more about the person who attacks somebody because they have a southern accent. It says a whole lot more about them than it does about the person they're attacking. It really does. It says ignorance. Boom, 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 flashing lights. Exactly. They are the ignorant ones. Yeah. Okay. Now maybe understand me better. Some people cannot understand me at all when I have a mask. It doesn't matter which one. They cannot understand me at all. But anyway, back to this about the accent. You know, people wanting to make fun of somebody with a southern accent, and they make so many mistakes themselves. And I've got a whole video about that. They make fun of them, and that finger should be pointed back at them, because some of them don't understand some certain expressions that are not just for people for the South. One of them was actually a book, and it wasn't an expression just for the South. The people from the South, you know what they mean by the South. It's, they need to move away from that, yeah. But no, they like that to keep themselves ignorant, and keep themselves as feeling some kind of superiority, and it just shows their inferiority. Superiority complex is often masking an inferiority complex. it's just, like I said, those lights blinking. Yeah, when people do that. And then what they're doing is they're attacking someone, I should say, some people, because of their Southern accent and their Southern styles, Southern anything. Now, I am also one, I am one who listens to them and says, no, I don't have to agree with everybody who's from the, you see me doing air quotes, South. No, I don't agree with the people that they're attacking at all either, but I don't agree with them, the ones who are attacking, the attackers, because they are rather ignorant all around. Boy, that stuff has a strong smell. It's steak, soft tacos, and it was freshly grilled, so it's strong. And plus I got 2 jalapeno peppers grilled, so yeah, I got a lot of smells and made me start coughing. But anyway, yeah, I said I was going to do something like a go with my own flow here. That stuff just really was getting to me, because there they are, someone is attacking someone because the way they see them, and even attacking them, saying that they're histrionic, that the person they're attacking is histrionic when they're being histrionic. Okay, go ahead. I don't want you too close to my car. SUV. But it's just sitting there going, oh my God, ping pong match, and pot calling kettle, and something. I don't really like those expressions. The pot calling kettle, not my favorite expression. But you get the gist. Yeah, in that. So anyway, now, yeah, and the whole thing, all of it became so many, and I'm not going to say the word petty. Well, I am going to say the word petty because I just did. But, I have my thoughts on something petty. It can be very petty, but it's the purpose, the focus, the reason, the whatever behind it is what's what it is, what matters. Now, if they're doing it for, intentionally to harm somebody, come on, it's obvious. But people will say, but be the bigger person. No, they should be a better person, the other one. Don't say, be the better person. People hear stuff like that and they just use it. They don't even think, well, wait a minute, what am I telling this person? This person was the one that was harmed, and I'm telling them to be the bigger person? I'm blaming the victim? Yeah, but I should talk now about fish out of water. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that one I probably messed up, because it had, my old phone, it had a thing that if I push pause by accident, it would mess it all up. Oh well, so what, it will happen. May screw up the whole video even. That was weird. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I want to talk about anymore. I've been thinking, and I'm burned out about talking. Well, okay. I call my SUV Cherry. She drives for me every once in a while. Around curves, especially. She just decided to drive around that one. And, I can stop it from going that way, but it's weird. It's like my hand is not firm on the steering wheel. It's on the steering wheel. It's not like I'm gripping it really hard, and so it will kind of move the steering wheel underneath my hand. It's like, yeah, it's creepy. Still, after all these years, I bought it in 2019, bought it brand new, and let's see, it has 5,482 miles on it. Because 2020 and 2021. But anyway, so get used to this kind. You remember though, when I say that, what happens next? Yeah, I changed my mind. But I really am tired of the topic. I got burned out. It's like I was working on another, a PhD in narcissism and personality disorders or something. I got burned out when I was working on PhD years ago. Man, I had been such a freaking career student. It was not even funny. And, I was working on a master's. Actually, I could have applied for, I think it was 3 or 4 masters. Like I said, I was a career student. But the one I did apply for was sociology. I should have changed that. And when I received, when I I earned that. I'm gonna just say, because I have experience in society, I know all about it better than the person who's a sociologist. Oh, those people will always irk me. I say always, but really, I get it all around. I get it, what's going on with them, at least it's the way I see it in my own mind as a social and behavioral scientist who was a career student, taught at college and university, and has had real life experience. Yeah, those don't matter. Because the people who say, I know better than any professional, they're good at, they're really good. Some of them are really good at conning people, manipulating people. They are really talented with it. But some of us who know, we see it. And we can see it, and we can say, nope, I know what you are. Or at least your behaviors are. Boy, I feel feisty today, but this is nothing. It's what it could be. I think I might start changing my persona. Oh wait, you see the horse? Just because this is Texas, don't think we all ride horses. All right, I let her go there. Anyway, yeah, I do. Actually, I just think maybe it's a part of my in my life. I remember when I was real young, a kid. I said, why is it when women get older, they get more strong? Yeah. All right, I'm wrapping this up. I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.